Hello everyone. Today I am at Warwick. It's a Hermitage research station. It is our Department of Primary Industries station. We conduct weeds trials here. This particular trial in sorghum, and there are two trials here. One is on management of button grass, which is this is button grass, because if you see here, so this is button grass. That's why it's called button grass. It's a Dactyloctinium redulans. Okay, and in the US there are another species, they call it crowfoot grass. That's a Dactyloctinium egyptium. It has got hard seeds, so you need a little bit scarification. And what's that mean? These seeds can last in the soil for several years. And the main objective of this trial is integrated management of button grass, and where we are actually combining herbicide use, which is only one herbicide here mainly used in sorghum, which is S-metolachlor, but then you need to treat seeds with a safener. So there are not many options for post-emergence control of grass weeds. So we have got this button grass, which is a grass weed. Therefore, we actually are trying here herbicide resistant sorghum. This is resistant to group 2 herbicide, where you can actually spray this as post emergence, and it will get rid of button grass. So here we are trying to integrate herbicides with row spacing. If you see here, that's sorghum at 1 meter row. That's really very common here in our region, 1 meter, and we are comparing that with 50 centimeter rows, and the density of the crop is the same. We are not really increasing. When we say narrow down your rows, it does not mean that we are trying to increase the density. It's more uniform distribution of the same density. This is at 7 to 10 plants per square meter. So button grass, because a sorghum is a little bit tall, you can't really see, but we will see how. Okay, so this may be a control plot. You can see untreated one, so you can easily see this button grass. Now as soon as we enter in another one, there is not really much button grass. Yes, there are other weeds growing here, which is we call it barnyard grass, but it's jungle rice or Echinocula colonna, and you can easily see pretty clean field here with the herbicide application. And we have got both, where we used only pre-emergence, and we used only post-emergence, which is this Intervix or group 2 herbicide, or where we have pre-emergence followed by post-emergence. So that one where we had some barnyard grass, that's possibly the one where we used only one herbicide, which is only S-metolachlor, only pre-emergence. Otherwise it's pretty clean here. Okay, you see there, pretty clean. Now that's one experiment on button grass. Now I'm entering in another experiment, which is of my PhD student Linda. She's working on Johnson grass, and I think probably she's the first student in Australia studying biology and management of this Johnson grass, which is sorghum helipens. Again, this is the same species sorghum, so it's hard to find the herbicides which will control this weed in sorghum. Therefore, we are relying again on this group 2 herbicide, and this sorghum is resistant to group 2 herbicide. That's why it's a herbicide resistant sorghum. And here again we are combining row spacings with different herbicides, and here that main herbicides used in sorghums are atrazine and S-metolachlor, but we are using S-metolachlor, and we have this Johnson grass we spread there at different stages, or spread at one time, but sprayed this post-emergence herbicides at different stages. And you can see here that was the, I think, the last one, third leaf stage, where we had around 2 tillers of Johnson grass. This herbicide really worked very well. You can easily see these are Johnson grass. See, very high density here, that's Johnson grass. So it's all dead. Some of them, they are, see, it's I think regrowing. We'll see. Before crop maturity, it may not produce seed, but it is regrowing. It means in situation where we have dry land situation, dry land conditions, this may absorb water. But this is the control plot, and you can see easily here that's a sorghum crop. In sorghum, see Johnson grass, and that's a control plot, untreated plot. So in wide row spacing, you see here. Let's go and maybe see if we can find, yeah, see there, here, so thick stem, many tillers, and you can see its seeds. So these long panicles, after some time they mature and shatter on the ground. See here. But otherwise, other than that, if you see whole, there is nothing in this particular row. So it's only controlled, and we had around 8 treatments where we used only pre-emergence herbicide, and then we had only post-emergence, but at 3 stages of Johnson grass. And fortunately, all Johnson grass is dead except there, and you see far, that's another, these are other control plots. So really very interesting result. For farmers, it's a really good information. Don't know for a PhD project whether we need to really bring more treatments, because only in one treatment these plants survived and others not really there. So it's only just the start of this project. We'll see next year. See this here, it's really a beautiful station, and in next summer we will come again here and conduct more trials. Thanks.